Magic, 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 magic.
Hey everyone, it is
4th of July.
It's 4th of July and we have all sorts of happy people with us. Yay,
Sweaty,
happy people.
happy people.
Sweaty, happy people. So we
Yeah.
just walked to downtown Avalon. We're going to be hanging out here for 4th of July and we're waiting for all the fun food trucks to set up. We have the
Vendors.
cities, vendors, all sorts of people are setting up stuff along the streets. But we are down here early, Avalon Park, Florida, in Orlando, I might mention. I didn't say what state or anything. It's 3:30 right now. Things aren't really kicking off till 5, but we are going to head over to
Mulberry Pizzeria?
Mulberry Street Pizzeria and see. We heard a lot of good things about them. And what was the other one? Pesaro's. We heard good things about both of these pizzerias. We're going to go try this one because we're closest to it. So we're going to go walk down and eat food. Yay! Eat is good.
Pizza.
So change of plan. Mulberry Street Pizzeria looked fantastic. We actually went inside. There's no eat-in area, so it's takeout only, which is great, except we're gonna be down here enjoying the festivities for a while. So we went to sit down for a little while and not give up our parking spot. So we're gonna walk over to Pesaro's and we'll tell you guys how that goes. So far through here, I think the family's getting annoyed with me because they want pizza. And I have stopped at 2 vendors. First one was, I can't hold that up. Can you hold that one? Was Impress Inc. So they do like t-shirts and different like promotional stuff. So networking for transfiguring adoption. And then the second place I just stopped at was, can you grab that?
JTs Classy Cold Brew.
I can't grab that.
It's JP's Classy Cold Brew.
Oh, that's evidently like an Orlando based thing. Very cool. So actually the Impress Inc. we probably won't stop back by that, but JP's Cold Brew I will definitely stop back by because I want to grab a cold brew and we'll show you guys more of that. But right now on to Pesaro's, right? You excited?
Yes.
Yeah. How excited?
Very.
And now the fun part after ordering pizza is the waiting. But it seems really cool in here. We're the only ones in here right now because it's 4 o'clock and I'm sure everyone that's coming to get food is going down to the festival. It's just we're doing it early. We got Greek style pizza and Hawaiian pizza. And it's 2 16 inches. They're $16.95 a piece. And they're supposed to have 8 slices of pizza. I'm excited. It seems really nice in here.
There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There's what?
6 people in our family, so each of us could have 4.
4. Not 4 slices.
4 times 4 is 16.
8 times 8, or 8 times 2 is what?
16, so it's 4
It's
times
16.
4.
Okay, so then what's 16 divided by 6? Can you do the math faster than they can? 16 divided by 6. How many pieces of pizza do we each get?
About Tasty.
Tasty? Really tasty? Very good.
I got Hawaiian and he got.
Greek style.
Yay!
What did you think of the pizza?
Okay, so it was a little bit, it had thin crust, which is a little different, you know, I haven't had
I
thin
like
crust
thin
in a
crust.
while.
I like
like
it.
thin crust, but some of it was a little bit like, a little too crispy.
A little too crispy. How are the
And there
toppings
wasn't
and
a lot
everything
of
else
sauce.
though?
The toppings, they did great on, like, I thought they were, like, not chintzy with the toppings. Like, it had a good amount of toppings and probably a pretty good amount of cheese, but not a lot of sauce.
Okay, well okay, the one thing I had with the Greek style was because they were Greek style olives, where they were really salty, I felt like. But I don't think that was them, and that was just like the olives that they were using.
Well, they're like the Kalamata, which
Yeah,
tend to be
like
a
it
little
was-
bit saltier.
The feta was on it. They had good chunks of feta on there that I thought were creamy and yummy. Overall, I thought the Greek style was good. Again, I thought the crust too, like, I like thin style crust, but I did think it was a little too crispy. And it's one of those things with crust, like you might have cut them on a bad day, and we were the only ones in there, so maybe the oven wasn't fired up completely, or maybe it was too hot because they were getting it ready for the rest of, I don't know.
Yeah.
So many variables with the crust, but it was good. And I thought, $16.95, that's comparable for like a sit-down pizzeria, like Italian restaurant. So I didn't feel like it was out of the question. Again, probably with a faster adoptive family, you're probably not going to do that a whole lot because of the price, because you tend to be large
How much
families.
did we come away with tip
What did
and
we?
stuff?
Like 40 something?
And we just did water, so
Yeah, and we just had water, so somewhere between 45 and 50 probably. So you're not going to do that with a large family very often, but
no, because you can
it was
get
good.
cheaper pizzas.
It was good. It was cheap. It was a good atmosphere. We did go an hour before
You
we
just
went.
said it wasn't cheap, and then you just said it is cheap.
Oh, I meant it was clean. It was clean. Sorry, I was still thinking about pricing in my head, but it was clean inside. Everyone was friendly. Like the staff were like great. We went.
There were lots of TV screens, so like
Kids with attention
They're like-
issues can just like stare, and like it's quiet for the adults, so it's nice. What else was I gonna say? I don't know. It was good times. Yeah. Ready to go to the festival now? Mm-hmm. Let's go to the festival. That was the other thing that I thought of too. We were there at 4 o'clock. I think I started to say that and then got sidetracked with saying cheap instead of clean. We were there an hour, and there's this festival going on. And there are food trucks everywhere. So more than likely, anyone that's hungry in the vicinity is probably going to get stuff at the food trucks in the festival. So we were like the only ones in there tonight, which made it really nice for like with sensory overload and stuff like that in kids. So I don't know, like normally I don't know what it would be like in there if it's too loud or anything like that, because it is close quarters. It's a small shop, really good, but it's like a small mom and pop. So I don't know. Definitely go. It's in Avalon Park, which is a section of Orlando. Go to it, eat at it, and let us know in the comments what your experience is.
they have other Italian type foods, so I don't know like what the entrees would have been like and stuff.
I did a screenshot, or I did stuff of the menu, so they can take a look at the menu later.
But I'm saying we don't know what the quality.
Oh, I don't know what the quality. Yeah, I don't know anything like that either. Yeah, so leave a comment and let us know.
Because those folks are really festive.
Hey you guys, we're at downtown Avalon, and like we told you, we're here just going through the festival down here for 4th of July, and I ran into JP with, so tell them about like JP's.
So we do a cold brew that we do very subtle enhanced flavorings with our coffee. So we have a roast that we make with a Brazilian Arabica bean that we do a steep for 24 hours. It's strained, and then we have a very specific flavor pairing that we put with each to kind of give it its unique own kind of essence, so to speak. So for instance, we have, if you look at our menu here, we have very interesting combinations, kind of like the Game of Scones here, which is a blueberry foundation with orange citrus undertones. Very unique in itself. A lot of people, when they get the aromas from that, they get like the chocolate orange, almost like a pie essence. Everywhere from fostered banana, which is just modeled after the dessert, banana foundation with rum and vanilla undertones. So we try and do a product that's clean coffee, 0 calories, 0 sugars, no sweeteners, no artificial flavors, so that you can still enjoy a uniquely flavored cold brewed beverage without all the added calories and preservatives and just other nonsense you don't want in your coffee.
So how do they find, if people are watching this, how do they find out about you guys? Like, what's the best way to get hooked up
The
with
best
you?
way is through our social media. So if you go to Facebook or Instagram, it's going to be at Classic Cold Brew. That's our tag.
Okay.
Right now, we are only locally serving the Orlando area, with plans to possibly try and expand once we get our bottling.
But if people are watching this and they're vacationing down here, can they get hooked up with you guys somehow?
I think, yeah, they sure can. I think just contact us through the website, through Facebook or social media, Instagram. We can make deliveries to people based on where they're at.
And we know you guys are vacationing down here, so if you come down here,
come
get
by.
hooked up with this and get your delivery, because this sounds like it's going to be good, clean coffee. It's going to be great. I've got Serial Killer, so I'm excited to try that. And Margie got Foster the Banana.
Yeah.
So we're really excited to try this.
And also on our social media, we always post where we're going to be event-wise. So if you're down here visiting, when you're going to be in the area, you can go to our social media and find out the next events we're going to be out. Come visit us there for a cup as well.
Awesome. Okay, guys, check it out. We're going to go try it.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. Okay, so we already did all the funky stuff. Okay, so I got, here, I'm gonna get their logo in there. So we got Serial Killer and Margie got Foster the Banana. They had a line back there, so we didn't want to stand here and do it in front of them. Wait, they told us to smell everything and kind of do like the wine connoisseur thing, which is a thing, like you do coffee cuppings, which we've done espresso cuppings and stuff like that. So we smelled this, really clean, like they were saying it's clean. It smells clean. I don't know how else to describe it besides when it's a hot day and you come inside and you actually can, when you take that tap water or that filtered water and you can smell it, like it just smells clean and crisp. It has a clean, crisp smell to it. Mine has like lemon and fruity. It smells like Fruity Pebbles. That's what mine smells like. What's yours? You didn't try it yet?
This is the best. So we're like sitting watching.
Yeah, what does that smell like? There is. He said there was some rum in there. Like I know
hints of vanilla
and rum. Now, when I tasted
like
yours,
it doesn't actually have rum in it.
Now, when I tasted yours, yeah, it doesn't have rum. When I tasted yours, I taste the banana and then the espresso and the rum. I don't taste the rum. I taste the espresso afterwards. What are you tasting? Here, my name remover.
I feel like I have to kind of concentrate for the banana. Like when I first take the drink, it's like I taste the banana, and then it's more like the espresso, like you said.
For mine, I have like it almost is like. Okay, so I've had a lemon Coke one time, and it's like the lemon is kind of like an after hint. This one I feel like is light Fruity Pebble taste, but it has lemon in it too. Did you try mine?
A little taste. That was really good.
This one I feel like the espresso is an afterthought too. They said they're insane in the plain, and hazel maple nut were for coffee lovers, and this is usually for people that want stuff with creamer and stuff like that, which I'm definitely a coffee drinker. Like I drink my coffee black, so I really am excited to try their other flavors. These are really good. This is fantastic. Like we said, you guys need to follow them on social media and definitely check them out when you come to Orlando, because if you're a caregiver and you have kids and you're on vacation here in Orlando, you're gonna need some Jolt. So you need to get your order in and get this, because it's essentially, I mean, except for the caffeine and stuff like that, like it's clean. There's no sugars or anything in it.
No sweeteners.
No sugars, no sweeteners. This is fantastic for all of you guys that are trying to be a little bit more healthier and you're wanting to get your coffee in. So JP's, what was it? JT's Classy Cold Brew. A+ in my book. What do you give it?
A plus.
A+.
I'm drinking it without creamer, so that's good.
And there's no sweetener. Then you've been
Right,
trying to
like-
you've been trying to cut that out.
Yeah.
So this is very exciting for
And
you.
I have a really hard time cutting that out. And
Oh.
dairy-free creamer, it's hard to find one that tastes good, and it's hard to find one that's not expensive. So
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. If you're gluten-free, dairy-free, all that stuff, this stuff's for you. All right, let's keep going.
that banana strawberry like Nutella looking one looks amazing.
Banana, strawberry, Nutella.
The Nutella one, that looks really good. I'm assuming that's what it is. It looks.
And now we sit by the band shell and we wait for night to fall. But we had a lot of fun. We saw a lot of cool things. I actually got to put Remax at a tent, and I won 5 raffle tickets for Volcano Bay, which is a big water park that Universal Studio owns here. So hopefully I win Volcano Bay tickets. I get family tickets. What else has been fun?
I was just walking around.
What?
I was just walking around.
Walking around has definitely been fun. Jasmine got a free lollipop. We're sitting here. It looks like there's some people, baton twirlers. Other than that, they're just people hanging out. More tents back there, and more people just coming in here, getting ready to get set up and having fun, playing football, playing pitch and catch. Just having fun. And then let's not forget Matthew. There he is. Oh, and you know what else? Is everyone keeps asking about the green sand that's right there.
Is it live?
So ask or tell us why there's green sand in the park.
Huh?